Good evening, everyone. Jordan here. It is my pleasure to introduce to you one of the leading makeup artists in the entertainment industry today. She has won 4 Emmy Awards and has been nominated 7 times for her outstanding work on ABC's daytime television show, The View. Please give it up for Miss Karen Dupiche. Woo! Hi, Miss Karen. Hi.
Look at here.
Hi, it's so good to see you. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm so glad that you could take the time out of your busy schedule today.
Thank you so much for
Thank
considering
you.
me, but I had to make it happen.
Yes, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Now, Miss Karen, why don't you tell me and my subscribers a little bit about yourself and what you do?
So, hi everyone. My name is Karen Dupiche. I am a celebrity makeup artist. Um, I've been in the business for over 2 decades, and I am currently I work on ABC The View. That is my main gig. But before The View, I attended Fairleigh Dickinson University to be a nurse. So,
Oh,
and
wow, I
now,
didn't know that.
yes, hello. So now I am a celebrity makeup artist. Actually, I am a Emmy Award-winning makeup artist, and I love what I do.
Before we start, I just wanted to take the time to say that from the bottom of my heart, I am so glad that you decided to accept this honor of being my IKMW spotlight for the month of February. Thank you so
I,
much.
Thank you, and I'm so honored to be a part of this
Thank you
fabulous
so much.
event.
Okay, so now let's get started. Let's jump into some questions.
Let's go.
Okay, so first question. Being a 4-time Emmy Award-winning makeup artist,
Mhm.
what do you find to be the most rewarding part of your job?
The rewarding part of my job is winning the Emmy. And the reason why it is because um, in the beginning of my career, I attended college to be a nurse. And I am a go getter and I walked on faith. And once I achieved what my goal was, and of course, it was to be an artist, that the best thing, the wonderful thing is winning an Emmy. It was like I was a nurse, and then I just followed my passion. Then I had a drive. I was hungry. I had tunnel vision, and then I got rewarded, and that's it.
That's great. That's so amazing. That's amazing. Second question. What, in your opinion, is the most important quality in a makeup artist?
The most important quality of a makeup artist is knowing your craft. The most important part of being a makeup artist is having integrity, commit, knowing like this is who you are. The most important part of being a makeup artist is being respectful, you know, producing to your client, you know, transforming your client, and being fabulous. Hello.
Of course, of course. I love that. Thank you. Okay, so IKMW has 4 areas of focus that we focus on: leading with compassion, serving with a purpose, being faith driven, and never compromising one's integrity. And the first area of focus is leading with compassion. What does leadership mean to you? Do you feel compassion is an important attribute in leadership? Why or why not?
Absolutely. You have to have compassion as a leader. Well, number one, a leader, let's talk about that, and influences people to do something better. Okay. And it also, a leader lead by example. And of course, you have to have compassion. And the reason why you have to have compassion is because, well, when you have to have sympathy, you know, because
Mm-hmm.
you have to accept, you have to be open for criticism. Okay. You also have to, well, what I do is I listen to my clients. you know, because you have to listen to what they want and they need and their expectation. The delivery, well, what I've noticed is that sometimes as a leader, because I do have a team of artists, I try to be careful on how I deliver, meaning the choice of words that I use, you know, and you have to have compassion, you know, because sometimes when you're with a client, you don't know what they're going through. You know, even when you walk into a room and you feel the presence that something is happening. So you have to have that understanding and, you know, you have to be kind.
Right, of course.
That's
Of
it.
course you have to
So,
be kind.
you know, I'm very quick and easy answer. I mean, I'm not going to give a story, you know, I don't know whether you're into that. I just get to the point.
Okay, so second area of focus is serving with a purpose.
So,
The serving others result in a stronger sense of purpose and meaning in life. Why or why not?
serving purpose, you have to serve purpose. I enjoy giving back. When you serve, when you help someone, it inspires you. It gives you purpose. You know, like for instance, it makes me happy. Going back to, again, I have a team of artists. Every year, like we would give back in regards to doing makeovers for victims of domestic violence and survivors of cancer survivors. And when having a client or of a person in a chair. Let me give you an example. One day, I did someone's makeup at this event. And again, you know that these women are wounded inside, you know? But when she sat in my chair, I would never forget this woman. When she sat in my chair and when I did her makeup and transformed her, like, she was so happy that she just kept crying. And that made me feel better because
Oh,
the rewarding part about it is making them feel good and it made me feel good. You know what I mean?
oh, that's
So
so
and and,
great.
and she just kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And sometimes again, the beauty about makeup is it's always good to make people feel good. You know what I mean? So it's like I enjoy giving back. It serves a purpose. Sometimes even if you don't, you can give back in a monetary way. You can give back as just with your talent, you know? So that is something that's mandatory in people's life. And again, it serves a purpose and it just makes us happy. It just makes the world go round. How about that? Is that good?
Yes, that's great. I love that. Like giving to a cause really, even if it's just your talent, really makes an impact on a lot of people. I love
Yes, it does make an impact. Yes.
that. And for third question, how do you stay abreast of the latest beauty trends?
How do I stay with the beauty trends? You know, I tell all of my clients, or all of my artists, because again, I am a leader, I do have a team. You always know who's who, who's what, and the trends. Always go into magazines, always know what's going on, you know, because you have to know what's new. Like for instance, there's always trends in the fall. So there's always trends. You know, you just have to be a step ahead. You have to go through the magazines, look through fashion weeks and see what's going on in Europe, you know, because of course Europe Fashion Week is ahead from, you know, the New York States and the United States. So always know what's who's who, get into the magazine and then, you know, create your own trend, you know, and that's it.
I love that. That's great. I love that. Creating your own trend,
Creating your own
making
trend.
a difference. Of course.
Yes,
I love that.
yes.
And for last question, what three makeup items should women not leave home without?
Oh, three makeup items. Let me see. You need a foundation. Okay, can I give you four?
Yeah, sure. Give me four.
Foundation.
The more the merrier.
Yes, you need foundation. The reason why I recommend foundation is because we all have discoloration, and what the foundation does is it evens out your skin. You need a powder just to press it, just to keep the makeup on all day. A concealer for dark circles, imperfections. If you have blemishes, a pimple, we want something quick and easy. You keep in your purse, and you have to have a lipstick. Either have a lip with color or a lip gloss, and that will help give you those are the 4 must-have that I would recommend.
Oh, that's great, because when I start wearing makeup, I want to make sure I have that system for makeup.
Yes, exactly. Because, less is more, and one thing that I noticed is that women does not like to carry a lot of stuff. We just want to keep it simple. We want one product. We want, just one thing that's going to do everything. You don't want to carry your makeup bag with you in your purse. Less is more.
Right.
So yes, those are the main four products I would recommend.
Okay. Now, the third area of focus is being faith driven. Are you fear driven, or are you faith driven? Why or why not?
Let me see. I am faith driven. I am a woman of faith. I believe in God. And I step out on faith every day. It's like, let me put my words together. Let me see. I am a woman of faith. I am faith driven. I believe in God. As a Christian, I believe in God. And may I tell you a little story very quickly?
Okay.
In the beginning of my career as a makeup artist, I worked in the department stores before I worked into television. Oh. And I traveled the world. I worked with Giorgio Armani. I did Fashion Week. I did MTV Award. I did all the award shows. I'm back and forth around the globe, enjoying what I'm doing. But of course, I worked in a department store to where I had my consistency and I had my work, because you need some sort of compensation. Apparently, once I realized that I just wanted to do makeup and make people look beautiful, then I decided to walk on faith and walk away from the cosmetic world. And I said, Lord, if this is something that I need to do, if this is my purpose, and it was my passion, because that's all I kept thinking about was makeup. And I walked on faith. I walked away from everything, because I knew that I wanted to do television. I knew that I wanted to do film, and I got tired of selling for different cosmetic line. So I walked on faith. I walked away from everything. And then 4 months later, I got called to do makeup for a television show. So
that's incredible.
It was a belief. I believed in myself. I trust in God. And I'm a risk taker, and I just took that chance. So I am faith-driven, girl.
That's so great. Just like, because things like that can happen in life. You start off one path, and then you end up on a path that you really want, and you can get there, with hard work and everything. That's great.
Yes. And another thing is that some folks, like some people, they're afraid to walk out on faith. I've worked with other makeup artists that's been in the business for decades, and they're still in the same place. And they look at me like, Karen, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. And then I said, well, do it. Take a leap. Stop, jump, and folks are afraid of doing it. So again, I always tell people, believe in yourself, follow your heart, and follow your passion, because you will meet folks that will tell you that you cannot do it. You will meet people that will, they think you're crazy. Like my mom, of course, we're Haitian immigrants, and our parents wanted us to have a secure career, to make sure that we're secure, meaning that to be a doctor, attorney, engineer. And when I told my mother I wanted to be a makeup artist, she was like, are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Especially when I did not finish my nursing career and I walked on faith and decided to be an artist. So I took that leap. So that's another point. Sorry, although you didn't ask me, I figured I'll get there.
Well, look where that leap took you. It took you far, so far. Now, my fourth and final area of focus for my organization is integrity. That is my fourth and final. And so what is integrity to you, and why is it so important?
Integrity to me is who you are. It's me. It's your name. It's your reputation. I mean, when you walk in the room, your presence speaks it's your character. You know what I mean? It's like when you walk in, it's who you are. Like having integrity in this business or in any business, you have to gain trust. You know what I mean? Like building relationships, you know, because when you don't have integrity, oh my gosh, people would never trust you. People would
That's true.
never trust you. And okay, can I tell a little story?
Yes.
Okay. So in my business, right, in the business, of course, as a makeup artist, you know, you have 18 jobs. You know, you're a makeup artist and you become their therapist, because sometimes like, you can walk in a room and you can feel the energy from your clients. And, you know, you sit in a chair with them, you're doing their makeup and they want to talk. So they talk and they open up to you, you know, and your advice and whatever the client says to you stays in the room. You know, I'm not calling the media and say, oh, well, let me tell you what so-and-so said. Absolutely not, because otherwise you lose your integrity. It's, you know, you want to gain your trust. You want people to trust you. So absolutely, you know, it is who you are. Exactly. It's who you are. You have to gain trust and, you know, build relationships.
Okay. Now, before we end,
Yeah.
a final thought. Can you please share some last words of encouragement to our viewing audience?
Yes. Let me tell you, most importantly, believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're in trouble. Believe in yourself, believe in God. And if there's no God, believe in a higher being. Okay? Manifest, put it out there. Write it down. Write down 10 things that you need to accomplish by the end of the year. Go back. If you forget at the end of the middle of the year, go back into the book. Write it down. Surround yourself with winners. I tell people you are your surrounders. Positive people, winners, because when you see them win, then you're going to win. Always, always, always. And most importantly, know your worth.
Yes,
You
yes.
have to know your worth. Because
Yes.
trust me, in this world, people will discredit you. Know who you are. When you walk in a room, you belong in that room. Have
Yes.
confidence. Please know your worth. Manifest. Put it out there. Write it down. Surround yourself with winners. Okay, people will tell you you cannot. You tell them I can, I will. Okay, and I am.
Yes.
That's it. Sorry.
Yes, that's so great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, beautiful.
So much. Now, before we go, thank you so much for taking the time today to share your truth and your stories with me. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure, Miss Karen. I'm so glad I got a chance to see you during this
Yes.
pandemic, even if it
Yes.
is through Zoom. So
Exactly right.
glad. I'm so glad that you were able to take the time today to be with me and
Yes.
help and support me with my organization, IKMW. I know my worth.
Absolutely. You know your worth. That's right, girl.
So thank you so much again.
All
And
right, baby.
always remember that you are enough. Awesome.
Come on, baby. Yes, I am. I am enough. Take care, my love.
Take care.